इंटरनेशनल सिस्टम ऑफ यूनिट्स, एसआई यूनिट्स, ठीक है। इंटरनेशनल सिस्टम ऑफ यूनिट्स ये चीज़ है कि जब भी कोई लेन देन इंटरनेशनल सतह पर होता है, यानी कि किसी अनदर कंट्री से आप जब कोई कारोबार करते हैं, यानी कि जिस यूनिट के तहत आप उसको वो चीज़ दे रहे हैं वो उतनी मेजरमेंट में पूरी होनी चाहिए। जैसा आपके यार्ड्स या सेर, ये जो चीज़ है ये इंटरनेशनल यूनिट नहीं है। आपका किलोग्राम, मीटर, किलोमीटर्स और लीटर्स ये जो हैं ये सिस्टम इंटरनेशनल्स में आती हैं। लाइक द मीटर there are 7 internationally accepted standard units used for different measurements. The General Conference on the Weight and the Measure adopted these systems of unit in France. In 1971, this system of unit is called a Lee System International de Unites, the French of International System of Unit. It is abbreviated as System International Units. The SI units are used world over the scientific, technical, industrial, and commercial work field. This table shows 7 System International Units. Number 1, length is meter, mass is kilogram, time is second, temperature is Kelvin, centigrade or Fahrenheit rate. Electric current is ampere, amount of substance mole, luminous intensity candela, CD. It must be noted that the system international unit of length is meter, while centimeter and kilometer are not the system international of length. यानी कि सिस्टम इंटरनेशनल में जो लेंथ की मेजरमेंट की जाती है वो किलोमीटर या सेंटीमीटर के हिसाब से नहीं की जाती, बल्कि सिर्फ मीटर के हिसाब से की जाती है। नंबर 2, करेक्ट मेजरमेंट ऑफ लेंथ। करेक्ट टॉपिक है जी आपका, करेक्ट मेजरमेंट ऑफ लेंथ। करेक्ट मेजरमेंट ऑफ लेंथ बच्चों जो आपके पास आ जाएगी, करेक्ट मेजरमेंट ऑफ लेंथ। There are various standard devices which are used to measure length. A few examples are given below. The ruler in your pencil box, जो रूलर या फुट जो आपके पास पेंसिल बॉक्स में होता है उससे मेजरमेंट की जाती है। The meter scale used by a cloth merchant to measure the length of the cloth. The inch tape used, जो टेलर्स के पास ज़्यादातर होती है, by the tailors to measure the waist etc. of persons. The measure tape used by a mason to measure the length and breadth of rooms etc. The metallic measure tape used to measure the length of a road. All measure devices have standard marking for accurate measurement of length. Devices precautions must be taken for correct measurement. A measurement of a small box using a ruler. Keep the ruler in contact with the box. Make sure that the zero marking of a ruler coincide with one end of the box as shown in the figure this. Hold the ruler straight along the length of the box. Note reading the other end of the box from the scale in this position. This will be give the length of the box 4 cm minus 0 cm is equal to 4 cm. However, if the ruler is tilted as shown in the, it will be not given us the correct length of the box, right? जब आप रूलर को मतलब किसी भी चीज़ की आपने जब मेजरमेंट करनी हो तो कहता है कि जैसा फॉर एग्जांपल कि ये मैं इससे इसकी करता हूँ, ठीक है, ये देखें यहाँ से ये ज़ीरो से ये ज़ीरो से स्टार्ट हो रहा है, ये ज़ीरो लिखा हुआ है। तो ऐसे मैं इस बुक के ऊपर इसको बिल्कुल सीधा स्ट्रेट रखूँगा तो ये 11 सेंटीमीटर इसकी लेंथ आ रही है। बजाय इसके कि मैं इसको ऐसे करके करूँ और बोर्ड मैंने बुक की लेंथ फाइंड कर लिया, तो इससे बुक की लेंथ फाइंड नहीं होगी। उसके लिए आपको रूलर को बिल्कुल स्ट्रेट रखना होगा। The correct position of the top of the point of the measurement, that is point B, is the above illustration. Meaning measuring length of a curved surface. Curved surface. The measure the length of the curved surface, one can use foldable measuring tape. In here you can see show one can measure a cylinder. The measure is a circumference. Start wrapping up the foldable measuring tape around it from some point and complete the full circle. Your starting point A measure A B, right? तो बच्चों on the tape, and when you come back again to the same point after taking the tape around the cylinder of the measuring tape reading 50.6 centimeter. Then the length of the circumference of the cylinder is 50.6 centimeter. उसके बाद बच्चों आपका नेक्स्ट टॉपिक है रेस्ट एंड मोशन। रेस्ट एंड मोशन, आपके पास दुनिया में दो ही पोजीशंस होती हैं, एक रेस्ट होती है और एक मोशन होती है। मोशन मीन एक जगह से दूसरी जगह। रेस्ट देखें, जैसे ये आपका रूलर है, ठीक है, ये रूलर है, इसको मैं टेबल पे रखता हूँ तो ये रेस्ट की पोजीशन में है। ये उस वक्त तक एक जगह से दूसरी जगह अमल नहीं करेगा जब तक इसके ऊपर अनदर बॉडी आके एक्शन नहीं करेगी। अगर इसको उठा के दूसरी जगह से लेके जाएगी तो ये रेस्ट होगी। और मोशन ये होगी बच्चों, इंसान का एक जगह से दूसरी जगह चल के जाना, ड्राइविंग करना गाड़ी का, इसके अलावा मतलब कि एयर से पत्तों का या पौधों का हिलना, ये आपका मोशन कहलाता है, ठीक है। अब आगे आ जाएं, रेस्ट एंड मोशन। द पोजीशन ऑफ सम ऑब्जेक्ट्स आर फिक्स्ड ऑन द अर्थ। जब किसी चीज़ को एक जगह पे फिक्स कर दिया जाता है, जैसे आप एक कील लगा देते हैं दीवार पे या एक टेबल रख देते हैं, such objects are called stationary object. For example, building, trees, roads, electric poles, walls in the room, etc. are stationary objects. Such objects remain at the same place forever. There are many objects around us which are movable, like chair, table, bed, television, light bulbs, clock, scooters, cars, etc. However, the movable objects which do not change their position with the time and remain at the same place with respect to stationary objects are said to be at rest. Examples of the objects at rest included the table and chair in your classroom, a book lying on the table, a television set in a room, a ceiling fan, a car standing in the park. In the above mentioned examples, the position of the table and the chairs do not change with respect to the stationary walls of the room. The position of the book does not change with respect to the stationary table, and so on. Similarly, when we stand at the place, objects will move neither towards nor away from us are said to be at rest. On the other hand, when things around us change their positions from one place to another place with the time, with respect to the stationary objects, we say they execute motion. Thus, an object coming towards us is said to have a motion towards us, and the one which goes away from us is said to have a motion away from us. Examples of objects in motions include Number 1, a boy walking down the lane, a running dog, a flying bird, a speeding car, a ball thrown up in the air, a leaf falling from the tree, a flying aeroplane, a crawling ant. Thus, motion is defined as the change in the position of an object with time with respect to the stationary objects. For example, when we walk, we undergo a motion because our position keeps on changing with respect to stationary objects like building and roads. Even though for our practical purposes we assume that the earth is at rest, but in fact we all know in continuously keep moving around the sun. There are many things around us which are continuously in the state of motion. A few examples of bodies which are continuously in the state of motion: the second needle of clock, blood circulation of our body, air flowing around us, the motion of the earth around the sun, the motion of the moon around the earth. An interesting fact of motion is that body, that is the motion with respect to one object, can be in the state of rest with respect to some other objects. For example, a man sitting in the moving car will be at rest with respect to the car. It is because the position of the man does not change with respect to the car. However, because the car is moving, its position is changing. Therefore, the position of the man sitting in the car is also changing. Thus, the man is also in motion with respect to stationary objects like trees, lampposts, building, roads, etc. It is because of this fact we say motion is a relative term. Any change in the position of an object with time with respect to stationary object is considered as motion. ठीक है, आगे है बच्चों आपका नेक्स्ट टॉपिक टाइप्स ऑफ मोशन, वो इंशाल्लाह नेक्स्ट टॉपिक में हम आपसे डिस्कस करेंगे. अभी तक आप इसको कर लीजिएगा.